Hey guys, this is Pro, and I'm hitting you guys with another video, but this time it's gonna be called a budget gaming PC for under $300. Yes, under $300, and you will be able to play most games on low to medium high settings. Depending on how you want to play and depending how you want to use your settings, this is actually a really good PC. And I'm going to start off with saying if you guys are new to my channel, please subscribe. And if you like my videos or dislike my videos, do whatever you want. Just click that whatever button and yeah. And to get off right off to the bat, we're going to start off with our processor. It's an AMD A8 5670 or 5600K, which means it's able to be unlocked. So with the depending motherboard that I chose, I am actually able to overclock it from 3.6 gigahertz, maybe about 4. It's a really good gaming processor because it's for the price. It's $107.99, and because it's a processor with a GPU in it, we're able to save a couple bucks. By that, we were able to get a better processor. And for our motherboard, we picked a ASUS A55BM. It uses the FM2 socket plus. It means that it will be supported our AMD socket. I chose it because it's on sale for $59.99 right now. And since we're on a budget, we didn't get USB 3.0, but we are able to upgrade it to 16 gigabytes in the future because it does come with PCIe 16, so you're able to buy a dedicated graphics card if you really wanted to when it comes time and you get more money in the future. And because we're on a budget as well, I chose 4 gigabytes of DDR3 by Kingston. It uses the 240 pin, as well as that's why I chose the motherboard. It's at 1333 megahertz. You're able to upgrade it from only 1 stick to 2 sticks. So instead of having 4 gigs, you can upgrade it to 8 gigs. And if you want more, you can upgrade it to 16 because that's our motherboard's max. And for their casing, we're on a really tight budget, and I thought we could cheap out a bit because the casing, it's a nice looking case, but you don't need anything fancy. So it comes with no fans and no PSU. That's why we had to buy a separate one. It's a really nice case. It's an Antec VSK 300E, so it's a pretty old case, but it's good for our budget. So the panels are able to remove. So this piece right here for the left panel or the right panel, and the left panel right here are actually able to be removed. And if you really wanted to, you could get a better case under maybe about 50 bucks if you're still on a tight budget. And for our hard drive, we're going to be using a Seagate off of NCIX, or not NCIX, Newegg. And we're on a tight budget, so I chose to use our refurbished version because I'm under refurbished from Show All Store into the refurbished section. So we're able to save quite a lot of dollars here on a 320 gigabyte hard drive. And it's an okay hard drive. You can upgrade it later. And for the price, it's actually pretty nice because it comes into a new packaging because they do all their inspection. And for our power supply, we're able to choose a Coolmax 400 watt computer power supply. It's off of Best Buy for $19.99, so it's going to be able to be upgraded to maybe a R9 270 if you really wanted to in the future as your new GPU. It's a pretty good power supply, but if you're wanting to upgrade to maybe a GTX 660 or above, you'd probably want to go with a Coolmax 500 power supply because you're probably going to still be on a tight budget, but it's an okay power supply. But you never want to cheap out on your power supply, but because we're on a really tight price line, I had to choose one that was cheap. If it was my build, I'd probably go with about a $50, $60 one. That's probably not module, but it's okay. And for our total price for the whole entire build, it came to $298.94. And if you're asking me, I feel like that is one of the best builds that you could probably do for a cheap price line. You could run maybe Battlefield 3 or Battlefield 4 on low settings at the minimum 30 frames per second. Probably dips down into the 20s. But for a $300 custom build, that is a very good. And you probably would need to buy a couple fans because it's not included, except for the APU version. But other than that, I think that will be it for today. And if you like this video about our budget gaming PC, please hit that like button, and if you didn't, hit that dislike button. Subscribe to make sure I can give you something you do like so you can stay tuned. And that'll be everything. I hope you guys are going to have a great day after this. Probably buy some of these parts. Probably build your own PC. And I hope you guys are going to enjoy the rest of my content.